both are undefeated, and that will obviously change within the next 20-25 minutes or so.
Yeah, probably, unless they unless they tie the game.
I suppose so. We have yet to see a tie in this tournament.
Yeah, 3 years no ties.
3 years no ties.
And started off.
We got a turnover very early.
Yeah, let's see.
Well, let's see if he can, if Larsen can do something with this. Probably not.
They have very similar shirts.
They have very
I don't
similar
know
shirts.
if the referee will be able to tell the difference.
The more orange, the more Dutch, I think, is the way to remember.
And now it's.
And now they do get the turnover. It looks like, unless Goudswaard can come up with a miracle here.
Oh.
And Larsen commits a charge here. That's not smart.
No, not really.
They had Goudswaard surrounded, and
2 missed shots already from Rudi.
Larsen stepping up in goal as well. Rudi maybe is able to sneak it in.
Yeah, the long chair of Mads Larsen. There's a big gap between the middle wheels and the front wheels where you can shoot under him.
It was a really nice defensive possession though for Pedersen and Larsen.
Yeah.
Multiple sort of chances of creating the all-important turnover. Wow. Rudi a little frustrated. That actually went under his stick. That was he had a great shot at blocking that. Ooh, and again, just going one-on-one with Pedersen and sneaking it under his stick. Ooh, fella made it back and covered up that shot from Pedersen, who though so hard to guard in that spot. Goudswaard has had a great tournament so far, but no chance he's gonna stop Pedersen with that much space. Going into the tournament, I was at least, I was afraid that Fella and Pedersen, 2 young handstick players, would be a little too impatient for this game format. It's of course extremely important that you pick your spots well on offense, that you commit as few turnovers as possible. Larsen, shouldn't he have been able to keep that one? Could he just park over it?
Yeah, maybe.
And get the face off. Anyway. But it seems like, but Pedersen especially, I think, have impressed by being very patient and very judicious when he decides to shoot. And Fella, well, he's been so dominant defensively that he hasn't really had to be patient. He could just score at will. And there's the opening. And we've seen that movie before.
I mean, Rudi either needs to stay in the middle or go full on attack, because that way he allows Mads to block him away from the goal. Too easy.
No middle road, either full attack or full passive deep. Oof. Shot and a save from Larsen. And they are able to sort of surround Fella. A lot of contact. Play on, says the referee. This could get chippy in a hurry if a couple of these high contact plays is not called by the referees. The game itself here, of course, not massively important. Both teams are all but certain to make the final, but it's of course you want to win every game, and you want to show it.
Oh, and now here.
No way, no way. Larsen could get back.
Good job by Rickard to keeping that ball,
but again,
bringing it all the way to their own area.
But again, yet another.
Oh no!
This game, yeah, it's disallowed for a slashing foul by Fella.
Okay.
Basically, whacking his stick into Pedersen's and forcing the turnover that way. But again, to go back to the last possession, a good defensive possession by Pedersen and Larsen. Multiple opportunities, multiple openings to create the turnover. Larsen misses the block on Fella. Oh, nice move.
Good job.
Holy cow, what a move. Spinning his way out of trouble. It's not a great. Of course, Larsen not usually a goalkeeper. In fact, not usually a T-stick player. And his chair, just the configuration of the wheels, is not well suited for goalkeeping. And
nope.
And as you pointed out, the big gap between the driving wheels, the center wheels, and the small front wheels, just allows for huge openings for Fella to take advantage of. Oh. But all it takes is one save, one little screw up by Fella, one little.
Yeah, good job by Fella. Sort of baiting them to press him, and then just shoots behind his back.
Sensing that Larsen was out of position. Bring the double pressure here, and he's able to get by Goudswaard, and that's game over. Oh, high ball. Oh. That's that's a tough call. I thought that was definitely high. Of course, the ball not allowed to leave the floor by more than 15 centimeters.
Yeah, I don't know. It should be just enough to go over the top of a hand stick, I think, or something.
Yeah, but this seemed way higher, and I understand why Pedersen is arguing for the high ball call. Just about as easy as it gets. Simple. I guess basketball fans would recognize a pick and roll. A screen runs around it. Open shot.
1 minute. So who started with the ball? Do you remember? Wasn't it?
The Dutch did.
They did? Okay.
Yeah, you remember the immediate turnover. Larsen being caught behind his behind his own net. So we are within the last minute of the game, and it's important for Pedersen here to get a score before end of half. And he will. Oh no! Ooh, he fumbled it right at the last moment.
Oh no, I don't know.
Oosh, that went in.
What the hell was Rudy doing going behind his goal there?
Yeah, not smart. Almost never a good decision, and especially here at the end of the half, you gotta just throw everything at trying to block shots.
Oh, now they need to.
A foul here for the Dutch. They need to hurry up, and that's it.
Oh.
Okay, good job by Pedersen and Larsen to get the score and to sort of shut down the Dutch possession to end the half. So we're tied at 8. Excuse me. Be interested to see if the Dutch bring a little more pressure. They had great success with that yesterday, and they can certainly do it, but maybe changing too much is a bit risky. The game is tied after all, so. Very patient, Pedersen. Nice job by Goudswaard closing the near post. Pedersen has shown willingness to basically do this all game long. A lot of contact, play on, says the referee again. Oh, that's a turnover, fellas, got it. Big play here from the Dutch. Shot saved by Larsen. Pedersen is there. Can he get it? Larsen, another save. Beautiful. And now all 4 players are in the boards in the corner. It is somehow a foul on the Danes. Wonder what the call was there. In any case, the Dutch get to keep possession. So that could, Larsen again putting up a great fight against the top scorer of the tournament. He has crossed 100 goals by now, I think 110 in this tournament so far. And Larsen putting up a good fight, hanging in there, but eventually failed to find his way through. That one turnover really swings the pendulum towards the Dutch. They are now in sort of in the driver's seat. Ooh, that goes out, and it will be Danish ball off. The ball off of a fella's stick. Little bit of a sign of some impatience there from Pedersen. Not a great shot. Once again. I mean, fella has so much speed. He turns so quickly, and with his long range, he's able to cover off a ton of angles. Pedersen and Fella, very similar players in that regard. Okay, here we get the pressure. Goudswaard, though, stays in goal. And I think the Dutch run. Oh, no.
Now again,
he follows him behind the goal. That's,
I don't understand it. Because so much space and no chance to put pressure on him behind the goal. I mean,
that's the first thing you're taught in practice. Don't chase around the goal. And of course, I mean, in a game like this where the goals are so quote unquote easy, he's probably going to score anyway. So you might as well try something crazy. That though, a little too crazy for my liking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just purely speed.
Larsen maybe could have been a little quicker.
Yeah.
That it wasn't that close to the post. He might have been able to get a piece of that, but oh well. Oh, should have shot it there.
Wow.
Fella wins it. Oh, a lot of contact.
But
the call goes against Larsen. I don't know about that, but the Dutch will take over. Will keep possession. A huge play by Fella to win the ball from Pedersen. I thought Pedersen had an opening to shoot. He decided not to, and Fella quickly pounced.
Oh no.
Oh. Fella gets it back, the rebound. Pedersen not quite quick enough to realize the location, to locate the ball. Good job by Larsen.
Oh.
Pressuring Fella. Fella had his back turned to him, so
I mean,
he was able to surprise him a little bit, I think.
That was a big chance for a 2-goal lead, and he sort of rushed it. It seems.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. That's some arguing with the refs now. Definitely see the two teams getting a little more tense. This is for real now.
Oh, they keep arguing. I think that's never a good idea. I mean,
nah.
At least not against experienced referee like Ilka.
They don't take that kind of crap from players. Oh. Fella wants the call again. I don't think so, but he's definitely feeling that a couple of calls has gone against him. That ties it up though, and the Dutch though in possession. I mean, this game is on a razor's edge. It's as close as it can get. I mean, the speed is unbelievable. The way he goes from 0 to 60 in no time is incredible.
So somebody is asking about if the teams for the final and the bronze medal match are already set. So there won't be a bronze medal match. We will only have a final. And yeah, we are sure that these two teams are going up against each other in the final.
Yeah, all but certainly.
Yeah, I mean,
unless something crazy happens, some huge upset somewhere in the tournament, in the bracket. But yeah, I think we chose to eliminate all these placement games. Generally, teams don't find them all that fun, and we were also a little pressured for time. In a 7-team group, a lot of games must be played to figure out the winners. The Dutch are very they mix it up a lot in their defensive style, like kind of like that on paper. Now sitting deep, very patient.
Yeah.
Other times they have brought high pressure, so it's maybe an attempt to keep Pedersen and Larsen on their back foot and keep them on their heels.
Yeah, and Rickard seems like a all-around T-stick who could be in the goal and he could put pressure on.
Definitely.
So that's also allowing them to play.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, whoa. That's got to be a green card though to me. That's a harsh challenge.
And
1
now
minute.
only 1 minute left, and
we could be looking at our first tie here.
Yeah.
1 minute left. The Danes in position. Oof. They get the score. That's okay, I think, for the Dutch. They get to take over now, and with 40 or so seconds to go, could grab the win here with the last second shot.
Yeah, I mean,
they of course don't know how much time exactly that's left, so it's hard to time it perfectly. Another quick goal here. Maybe the Danes will.
And I think they have around 30 seconds left now. Let's see. So we are maybe looking at a tie. It will at least be hard for the Danes to win now.
That is almost certainly gone, but
10 seconds left.
Oh, and there it is. He ties it up. They need to hurry now,
like
the Dutch. They want to win the game. And that's it.
No, that's it.
Time's up.
The first draw.
Yeah, the first draw in tournament history.
Wow.
We've done this 3 years now and no ties. This is the first one.
Such a low-scoring game.
Low-scoring game.
Compared to Anders Bernd and Rudi Feller's games yesterday, that was
24 to 22.
Yeah, 24 to 22.